If you're anything like I know I might maybe be, you're an adult toy collector, maybe like this guy. Apologies to whoever he is, I just found him with a Google search. Very easy for us to shop for what we want. Well, we know what we're looking for. Quite different when you are a parent and a child shopping. I mean, a child is going to go for anything, shiny and awesome. And it's one of the reasons that as a parent or a gift giver, bringing a child with you to the toy aisle is a huge help. I cannot tell you as a toy maker myself, professionally, the biggest problem with toy to consumer is communication. It is so difficult to buy a toy for a child. Now, again, as collectors, we're like, well, wait, that makes no sense. Kids love toys, but think about it. Unless you're the direct parent, if you're an aunt or an uncle or a friend, do they already have it? Are they into this line? Do they collect this type? Do they play this way? Are they even into this toy? Do they like Barbies? Do they like Hot Wheels? Do they like games? It's so overwhelming. The biggest way to combat this is with price value. And it's one of the things I want to kind of drill in this video for, people who want to be toy makers or want to improve their sales. Now, there's a lot of ways to increase price value and perceived value. I think the Jawa from Kenner is one of the most textbook examples when he was given a soft goods cloak purely so he would look like the same value as a larger character like Luke or Darth Vader, who kind of towered over the Jawa. Now, another way of adding value is obviously to give an extra amount of piece count, a second figure, for example, in a line that normally has a single figure. So an Ugnaught 2-pack feels like a lot of value. Another way is to add a ton of accessories. Now, don't just add these. Call them out. Show 8 weapons included. Show how many you're getting. This is so important. And it's one of the things that a lot of toy companies and consumers struggle with. You can also take a character they may not sell as well and pack them with a more popular, smaller sidekick. This Rey figure with BB-8 is a perfect example. When it shipped for Episode 7, there was definitely concern about whether or not Rey would be popular with, what was traditionally a boys brand. Of course, there was that whole Where's Rey controversy, but part of that was because a lot of companies were told to hold back on Rey, but that's a whole other story altogether. The point is, consistently packing a female character in a boys toy aisle with sidekicks and a lot of accessories helps sell that. You can also do the same when you have a smaller character who needs to join a line. So much like the Jawa got a soft goods cloak, Orko, as a smaller character in the Masters of the Universe line, over and over again in almost every toy iteration he's had, has come with a larger accessory or just a larger number of accessories. 2000X brought this giant exploding magic ball of fun, which actually I love when those kind of things. And of course, the vintage Orko had that magic trick and that awesome zip cord that looked great in package. And yeah, even the most recent Orko is chock full of accessories, including Gwildor. Is Gwildor an accessory? I don't know. Prince Adam was an accessory when he was in the Classics line. All right, so the point being is piece count is so important. And that's why, it definitely hits my radar when you're seeing piece count going away and prices not reflecting that. So, example, the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure lines, if you look at the past few Spider-Man movies, both animated and live action, they've included a Build-A-Figure component. And the new, most recent ones don't. So this is concerning because when you see fewer pieces, you are pushing off parents. That's what they look for. They look for that value. They want to see how much playtime is someone going to get. And when you look at figures that are aimed at adult collectors, and we're seeing fewer and fewer accessories. I mean, again, here we have a female character with no accessories. Not exactly a good recipe. The most recent Indiana Jones line, while I'm still mourning its, I guess it's premature end, at least in my mind, not only did the closed boxes not help the fact that you couldn't see any piece count, you were just looking at a photograph of a figure, and I mean, Hasbro sales were hurt over 30% the entire year in 2023 because of this packaging change, but even the packaging didn't show off all the piece count. So as an example, this figure came with 2 sets of Shankara stones. I actually did a whole video about all the cool bonus accessories Indiana Jones figures had that really weren't called out on package. Because if you look at the package, if you see what it says it includes, it looks like it includes 3, and then there's a call out that they glow, meaning the 3 that it includes also glow. The fact that it came with 2 complete sets, so 6 stones, isn't really clear. But if it had been in an open box, obviously, not only could have this been shown off, but it could have been shown off in a dramatic way, showing how you could have used them in the skull display, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, piece count, so important. And when piece count is misinterpreted as a feature, like it is in this case, that's not effective communication to parents. So look at especially toys aimed at younger children. They really excel in the piece count value because that's what toy buyers look for, whether it's an adult collector like us or the majority, which are parents and gift givers, with the exception of things like puzzles as well as some activity toys, which do need closed boxes because the pieces would get lost because puzzle pieces all kind of look similar, and if you lose one, then you've now no longer have a functional toy. So yeah, calling out piece count, showing it off in clear packaging is one of the best ways to alleviate the frustration that gift givers and parents and adults who buy toys not for themselves, which is the vast majority, that it eliminates this frustration. So show off toys. They are meant to be seen. Piece count is the most important piece of communication you can possibly have to translate an item on shelf to a purchase. Adult collectors, not so much. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions or have even examples where piece count has caused you to buy or not buy a toy, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching, thanks for sharing. It's the best way to support this channel, and I appreciate it. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.